Let's say your son is in class 10th. He would be one day. Hmm? And he comes to you with his board exams results. Hmm? And he has flunked in science. 15 out of 100. And you ask him, how come? How did you manage this? And he says, but I did study science. I invested so much time in studying science. And you say, okay, let me see. Show me your books. And he brings the books to you, and the books appear so very untouched. They look brand new, virgin. Even the pages are smelling as if they are freshly out of the printer's shop. So you ask him out, son, it is very clear that you never even once opened your science books. And you are lying to me, stating that you have been diligent with your science studies. He says, no, I have been studying science. You ask him, from whom? And he says that Panditji, he is my science teacher. That Mohalla temple is there and that Panditji is there. And he knows all the sciences in the world. And he has been my science teacher. I used to go to him to understand Newton, Pascal, Bernoulli, Kepler. And he used to tell me, he used to perform all kinds of sacrifices and tell me, see, this is how you have to understand Archimedes. If the matter at hand is scientific, if it relates to matter, then would you refer to Pandits and scriptures? Or must you refer to scientists? Please. Please. 50 years back, 100 years back, when people used to fall ill, even then they would go to the local priest. And he used to perform all kinds of wonderful miracles. He would beat someone up with some stick and the fellow would get cured. Cured as in cured of this worldly existence. And at that time, it was considered medicine. Today, if you do that, you will say the fellow is so foolish, illiterate. Full of superstition. But maybe even today, in some remote interior part of the country, it is still happening. For almost 1,000 years, India remained a land with zero scientific growth. At the same time, everybody was religious. Don't you see what is happening? The great force of religion became rotten and distorted and became an anti-life force. Will you have innovations and patents and Nobel Prizes and creativity if people are prepared to believe in anything? Yes? Will you have great artists, great originality, great music, great movies if people are just following the trend and copying each other? But that's what is happening. No? You just hear something and you believe it. Now how will you be boldly original? And that shows up in all spheres of our life. Scientific progress is stagnant. Artistically, we stand in mediocrity. Sports, all fields of human endeavor. I'm not saying religion is the only culprit. There are diverse factors. But the one force that could overcome all the debilitating forces and rejuvenate the nation has been compromised. And that one force is called religion. Religion is the one thing that can provide you all other things. If you have religion, you will get a great polity. If you have religion, you will get great science. If you have religion, you will get great poetry. If you have religion, you will get great architecture. If you have religion, fundamentally you will get a great human being. So what are you going to tell your son? He'll be reappearing now for the boards. And Pandit ji is saying, it is all fault of the education system. Great science I have taught you. But those fools do not know how to evaluate. They have given you only 15 out of 100. Now what we will do is, we will have a separate science of our own. Why do you want to follow their science? We will follow our science. This kind of thing too you are hearing these days, no? This science and that science, as if there are multiple sciences all opposed to each other. Spiritual sciences. What kind of foolishness is this, spiritual sciences? But Pandit ji is saying there is no need to appear in the CBSE exams. I have my own syllabus, my own science. I will set a paper. And you write the exam. And I will declare you 100 out of 100. And in my exam, when you burn wood, air gets cleaned. Science is for the lovers of truth, who do not believe, who find out, who experiment, who say we want to check. It is for those who are prepared to see their notions being dismantled. For the weak ones, beliefs are enough. In fact, they get hurt when their beliefs are challenged.